Jaya 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 श्रीमद श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्रीलहरदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गोप गोपीनाथ गिरिराज गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री श्री ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की मायापुर नवदीप धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की श्री श्री राधा दामोदर की श्री श्री यशोदा दामोदर की पंच तत्व की गोपाल की नृसिंह देव की वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की गंगा जमुना मैया की समवेत भक्त वृंद की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की युग धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की श्रील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की श्रील प्रभुपाद की निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे श्री श्री दामोदराष्टकम की कार्तिक व्रत की IIT पटना भक्ति वेदांत क्लब की समवेत भक्त वृंद की निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद जय श्रीलकांका नकालये जय श्रीलकांका नकालये नरसिंहा पर तो नरसिंहा यतो यतो यानित तो नरसिंहा यतो यतो नरसिंहा Narasimhamadiം Karanam Prapate Apakara Kamalavare Nakam Kudasinda Dalitai Ranakapitu Kanubinda Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome everyone. I welcome everyone to this special program of the year in this special month during that time. So now Kartik month, and we should be free always in this month for service. And we have few special guests today. Today we have I welcome to all our regular devotees, and today we have few special guests. He is my friend Vikas. We both studied BTech in NIT Raukela. So he has money. He came here to take some knowledge about, get some knowledge, something about it. And Jyotiranjan is also an engineer, and he was in Tata Honeywell Technology. So I welcome both of questions for you. We should welcome in our own way by chanting 3 times Hari Bol. Hari Bol! And today also we have Brahmadev from Calcutta, and Professor Pritam. He is wasting time. I don't know what. Okay, so I welcome three of them. And I welcome to Dr. Raghavendra and Emily. Today, last week, his mother's birthday is over, and she wants to give feast to everyone. So I told that now it is very packed. We don't have any time, so today feast is sponsored. So we must pray with the Lord Radha Damodar that she may be get. She and her family must get pure devotional service. Other than pure devotional service, there is nothing in this world. Everything is useless. So they may get that pure devotional service by we will have now Damodarastakam. Very quickly we will finish Damodarastakam, then we will have Kirtan, and then we will have lecture. So as soon as Damodarastakam over, everybody should be in the line. We should not wait for a long time. Okay? Offer the lamp. Okay? This. अरे वो जो एलईडी वाला लैंप का कहाँ गया? वो फोकस लाइट वो जल नहीं रहा है। हाँ? बैटरी भी लेके आया हूँ ना? बैटरी डालना चाहिए। Sit down, everybody should sit down. अरे ये लोग कैसे देखेंगे? नहीं तो एक लाइट जला दो चाहिए। Turn on one light. This is IV. Okay. Namami Swaram Sati Danandarupa Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Namami Swaram Sati Danandarupa Lasat Kundalam Gokule Namami Swaram Sachidanandarupam Yasakumalam Gokule Brajamanam Namami Swaram Sachidanandarupam Yasakumalam Gokule Yashoda Vyalokaladavamanam Param Vishamatyanta Todritya Gopya Yashoda Vyalokaladavamanam Param Vishamatyanta Yashoda Vyalokaladavamanam Param Vishamatyanta Todritya Gopya Yashoda Vyalokaladavamanam Mukurnetam Mamrijantam Param Bhujayogmena Satankanetam Param Bhujayogmena Satankanetam कांतम परम भुजयुग्मेन साटकनेत्रम श्वासकं पत्रे कथकंठ दामोदरं भक्तिवदम् श्वासकं पत्रे कथकंठ दामोदरं भक्तिवदम् लीला विदानंद कुंडे शुभ शनि मजंतम अक्षपयंतम लीला विदानंद कुंडे शुभ शनि मजंतम अक्षपयंतम प्रेम तत्तम सदा प्रतिबंधे प्रेम तत्तम सदा प्रतिबंधे परम देव मोक्षम नाम मोक्षपतिव्या नाचन्या गृहे हम बरे सदप्रिया परम देव मोक्षम नाम मोक्षपतिव्या परम देव मोक्षम नाम मोक्षपतिव्या नाचन्या गृहे हम बरे सदप्रिया इदं ते बपुनाथं गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनश्च विरतं किमन्ये इदं ते बपुनाथं इदं ते बपुनाथ गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनश्च विरतं किमन्ये इदं ते बपुनाथ गोपालबालम् कुतलै सिग्मरक्षित गोप्या इदं ते मुखं भोजं भजन्त नीलै इदं कुतलै सिग्मरक्षित गोप्या इदं ते मुखं भोजं भजन्त नीलै इदं कुतलै सिग्मरक्षित गोप्या कुसुम्बितं बिम्बरक्तधरमे मनसविलासं लम्बिलखलभे कुसुम्बितं बिम्बरक्तधरमे सदर में मनस्य विराटं लं लक्ष्य लभे नमो देव दामोदर गन्तव्येष्टं प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाभिमग्नं नमो देव दामोदर गन्तव्येष्टं प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाभिमग्नं नमो देव दामोदर गन्तव्येष्टं प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाभिमग्नं नमो देव दामोदर दृष्टि दृष्टातिनव्रतानु निशमम दृष्टि दृष्टातिनव्रतानु समम प्रेम भक्ति सकाम प्रयास नमोते गृह में दामोदरे प्रेम भक्ति सकाम प्रयास तथा प्रेम भक्ति सकाम प्रयास नमोते गृह में दामोदरे प्रेम भक्ति सकाम प्रयास नमस्ते सुदाने सुरदिति दामे साजियो दुराय नमस्ते सुदाने सुरदिति दामे साजियो दुराय गोकुले ब्रजमानम् Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura The Supreme Lord is formally the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose acts appearings are swinging to and fro, with beautiful signing the divine rhythm of Goku, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter, and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the food and drank water in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greatest speed. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisance. Very nice people.
Seeing everything is right, mother's hand, he is crying and brought his life again and again with his two daughters' hands. His eyes are filled with fear and the necklace of pearls around his neck. It is marked with three lines like a constant. He is shaking because of his feet with him due to crying. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, whose belly is bowed not to clothes but to his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
By such childhood pastimes, at this is drowning the inhabitants of Gokul in the pools of ecstasy, and is revealing the ghost devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds of times.
O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in battle, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the nine process of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bal Gopalan Vrindavan may ever manifest in my heart, for what is the use to me of any other boon besides this?
O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair trimmed with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the Durga fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me.
O Supreme Godhead, I offer my offerings unto you, O Damodara, O Nanda, O Vishnu, O Master. O my Lord, be pleased upon me by showering your glance of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes.
O Lord Damodar, just as the two sons of Kuber, Manigriv and Nalkuber, were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you, in your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding mortar, in the same way, please give to me your own prema bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly opulent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radha Rani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord who displays unlimited pastimes.
Shri Radha Damodar. You remove this, please come. Give a way there. Don't go that side. You sit here. One way should be left so that anybody can come and go. Okay? Come here. Come in the front. Ah, there are a lot of space. There's 200 people you can see. Yes. कथामृतं तव कथामृता तप्तजीवनम् कविभिरीडिताम् कल्मषापहम् श्रवणमङ्गला श्रीमदाततम् भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जना तव कथामृतम् तप्तजीवनम् कविभिरीडिताम् कल्मषापहम् श्रवणमङ्गला श्रीमदातता भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जना कथामृता श्रवणम्
तव कथामृताम् तापजीवनाम्
कविविरीडितम् कल्मषापहम् श्रवणमङ्गलम् श्रीमदाततम् भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जना
Translation. The nectar of your words and the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations are broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. Certainly, those who spread the message of Godhead are most beneficent.
Part 1 Bhagavatam part 1 maybe inside. Part 1 is Krishna Vibes. So welcome to this special month of this year, month of Kartik. So yesterday we have already studied. Mother Yashoda was preparing yogurt for Krishna, special preparation. Mother Yashoda wanted to make a special butter from the cows. Those cows only eaten flavorable green grasses. And it was and what is the beauty of Mother Yashoda also we studied. And today is this fourth verse, very nice, little beautiful poet. Good. Actually, you prepared. Well, last year I think Jan prepared a Gopi Git. Wo hai ya nahi? Gopi Git will sing on the day of Deepavali. Tam stanya kama asadya Manthatim janatim jananim harihi Ruhitva dadhi manthanam Yasedha कामसाध्य मन्थन्ते जननीं हरिः विद्वादधि मन्थानम् Translation. Jai. While Mother Yashoda was churning butter, Lord Krishna, desiring to drink the milk of her breast, appeared before her, and in order to increase her transcendental pleasure, he caught hold of the churning rod and began to prevent her from churning. So, while Krishna, he got up from the slumber and he came to Mother Yashoda, and Mother Yashoda was churning butter during that period, and Krishna was desired to drink her milk, and Krishna caught hold of that churning rod. So that Krishna wanted to tell her that I want to drink your breast milk. And that is why Krishna want to increase the transcendental pleasure of Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda then embraced Krishna, allowing him to sit down on her lap and began to look upon the face of the Lord with great love and affection. Hey, what happened? Sit down. बाद में होगा. You don't become acharya. While class started, no disturbance. Class में everybody must hear. You became very good, very nice acharya. Don't become acharya. You are just you learn this. Mother Yashoda then embraced Krishna, allowed him to sit down on her lap, and began to look upon the face of the Lord with great love and affection. Because of her intense affection, milk was flowing from her breast. But when she saw that the milk pan and the oven was boiling over, she immediately left her son to take care of the overflowing milk, although the child was not yet fully satisfied with drinking the milk of his mother's breast. So, this type of the motherhood is very rare in this world. We see today in the material world, what is motherhood? Motherhood is very intense affection between the child and the mother. Today, in the material world, mother is actually the emblem of love. But due to this influence of Kali Yuga, mothers are not interested to take care of the baby. And that is why today there is the relationship between the child and the parents. There is a large gap. You see here, when Mother Yashoda embraced Krishna and allowed her son to suck her breast, and while Krishna drinking milk, that time Mother Yashoda saw that she put milk on the oven. It was boiling and it is overflowing. and to do that activities, Mother Yashoda put aside Krishna, and Krishna was not fully satisfied in drinking the milk. So not fully satisfied in drinking the milk, so she put inside. And sometimes, Prabhupada writes here, a Krishna conscious person has to take some duties, some activities as a primary and some activities as a secondary. Although both are Krishna service. Here Mother Yashoda is directly feeding Krishna. At the same time, there is an overflow of milk which is meant for Krishna. And Mother Yashoda put aside Krishna, where he protected, which is meant for Krishna. So one may question that why she is directly giving service to Krishna, and this is the. So she is giving directly service to Krishna, but those who are pure devotee of the Lord, their mind is controlled by Krishna. Like Bhagavad Gita says, Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayan. So what Krishna said, that he said, Tesam satata yuktanam, who always engaged in the service of the Lord. Bhajatam priti purvakam. When one always chant with priti. Priti means love, with pure love. Okay, priti purvakam. And dadami buddhi yogam tam. Krishna gives intelligence to you. And he is not bewildered by the modes of material things. Like we bewildered always. Whenever there is some lucrative offer, we always find to grab it. So similarly, Krishna gives the intelligence to those who actually properly worship, who properly remembers Him. So, being very angry and biting his reddish lip, and reddish lips with his teeth, Krishna, with a false tear in his eye, broke the container of yogurt with a piece of stone, and then he entered a room and began to eat the freshly churned butter in a solitary place. So, Krishna became very angry because he is not fully satisfied in drinking the milk. So what he did, he broke the pot of yogurt, and yogurt fell down, and Krishna is eating those yogurt. But the Lord and his devotees, like Krishna go to others' house for eating butter like a beggar. Does Krishna is a beggar? His father had 3 laws. Today also you go to Vrindavan, you will see Nanda Maharaj's palace. It is on the top of the hill. And the Nanda Maharaj has 3 lakh cows. You can understand that what must be the land accordingly. Okay? Like today I was telling to one of my friends that these people, when I came first time in 2009 to this place, this Beta, this IIT was not IIT, it was only green land. And they were so beautiful. This land was so beautiful. You hardly today, we have a barren land here. But it was filled with a lot of these pearls and all type of this vegetable, everything. And everybody they came, and this land we came first time, and everybody was eating something here. And this green land today, people sold it. nah, few thousand to few maybe lakhs of rupees. And now those who sold this land, they are merely a beggars today. They sold the land and somehow they purchased some bike, this, that, and it is finished. They are beggars actually. That is why Krishna says real wealth is Kusi Gorakya and Banitya. The Krishi, those who are Krishak and those who are farmers, they are more wealthier than all of you, all of us. I visited to one of the Gopa, one of the house of Brajavasi. When we went there, that Mataji, she brought lot of one water pot she was bringing. She told, Swamiji, wait 2 minutes, and I will cook for you. She prepared bajra roti in 2 minutes. She told, I don't have anything to cook for this, uh, for other thing, but I have pickle. You eat with bajra roti and pickle. Here you see, we close our door. Even one family food we cannot prepare. What to speak up? Feeding to others. But a village man, you see, how his heart. They are not earning. They are not living like you live with beautiful, with light, fan, everything. They don't have all those things. But their heart is much bigger than ours. And that we must learn as an educated person. Educated person today, very complex lifestyle. Although they are very simple life, and that is the life of Vrindavan. That is what here Krishna is broke the pot and the entire room and he has started eating. And also he was distributing this butter to monkeys. If you go to Vrindavan, there are thousands of monkeys. And he distributed. Monkeys are his friends. Mother Yashoda, after taking down from the oven, returned to the charming spot. And when she saw that the container of yogurt was broken and that Krishna was not present, she concluded that the breaking of the pot was the work of Krishna. So Mother Yashoda confirmed that because all the pots were broken and Krishna is not there, so it is the work of Krishna. Krishna at that time was sitting on upside down wooden mortar for grinding spices and was distributing milk preparations such as yogurt and butter to the monkeys as he liked. Because of having stolen, he was looking all around with great anxiety, suspecting that he might be chastised by his mother. Mother Yashoda, upon seeing him, very cautiously approached him from behind. So Mother Yashoda, because he did a mistake, anybody who did a mistake, he has a different kind of attitude altogether. That is why you should never speak lie. To cover that lie, you need to speak so many lies. So similarly, when the Krishna also broke everything, he is looking around by anxiety that whether Mother Yashoda will come and she may sustain. That is how the Krishna, because of having stolen, and what he is doing, he is distributing all these milk preparation to the monkeys. When Lord Sri Krishna saw his mother stick in hand, he very quickly the top of the motor and began to flee as if very much afraid. So Krishna, you know, grinding motor. Anybody else who has not seen, raise your hand. Ulukhala. Huh? Only 2 people have not seen. अरे तुम सब लोग टाउन से आए हो बाथरूम पे जगह हो. You have seen Ulukhala? Raise your hand like this who has not seen. हाँ? बोला हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? बहुत नहीं देखा ओखली बोलो. नहीं देखा. Hey, you have seen. You have seen? Huh? Where? Where? कहाँ पे देख रहे हो?
In my house.
You have?
It was in our village.
Village, okay. So this is a grinding mortar. The people use it to. And today we have this grinder. Where everybody lazy. Okay. So those days people used to do that in their free time. Now people use grinder in free time, TV. Yes or no? Main time pass. That's why they learn everything from TV. Whatever program, we used to have a friend, his name was Muslim, वो भी IIT Monday में professor है. So any program is there in which there are many channels. Okay, they will ask people, while अरे मुस्लिम ये सोनी टीवी में अभी क्या प्रोग्राम चलता होगा वो बता देगा. So people they know everything actually. So much information today. Due to information, our mind is not working properly. Okay, so that is how this Ulukhala is like so Krishna was sitting on the top, and when Krishna saw a stick in his mother's hand, he very quickly got down from the top of the motor and began to flee, as if he is very much afraid. You see, this is the relationship between Krishna and his devotee. Krishna is afraid. At the age when he was just a small kid, such a great Putana came with poison. Poison is put in her breast and came to feed. And Krishna shocked the life of Putana at this small kid. Shakatasura came in the form of a cat. Such a huge demon was crushed just by pushing his leg, little bit of this. That is why people say you can become powerful by meditation. No. Krishna is powerful from the childhood itself. And Trinavarta came to take Krishna to Vilna. And Krishna brought down Trinavarta. And that is the power. Now Krishna is here for a small stick of Mother Yashoda. This is contradictory or not? Huh? If you are a very powerful person, a small kid will come and want to fight with you. Professor Roshan, if a 5-year kid will come to you, you want to fight, you will like it. This is what. You may fight. Sometimes father fights with his son. Oh, come, like this, like this. That is mock fight, just to give pleasure to the child. Similarly, Krishna wanted to give pleasure to Mother Yashoda. And this is the relationship between devotees and the Lord. Although the yogis try to capture him as Paramatma by meditation, desiring to enter into the effulgence of the Lord with great austerity and finances, they fail to reach him. But Mother Yashoda, thinking that same personality of Godhead Krishna to be her son, began to following Krishna to catch him. So, yogis are meditating for many years to catch Krishna as Paramatma in their heart. They fail to catch Krishna. And here, Yashoda is trying to catch Krishna, who is the supreme personality of Godhead. While following Krishna, Mother Yashoda, her thin waist overburdened by her heavy breast, naturally had to reduce her speed. Because of following Krishna very swiftly, her hair became loose and flowers in her hair were falling after her. Yet she did not fail to capture her son Krishna. So when Mother Yashoda wanted the beautiful Krishna to catch, she wanted to catch Krishna, and Mother Yashoda was putting flower in her. Which flower? Yesterday I told Malati flower. And Malati flower was feeling so happy in the connecting with the Krishna through Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda's decoration and Malati flower never wanted to come out from her hair. That is why this Malati flower, they are talking each other. Whether you will fail first or I will fail first. And the spiritual world is ever conscious. Material world is ever unconscious. In spiritual world, even flowers they talk each other. Spiritual world ever expanding. That's why the spiritual space is ever expanding. Material world, we are very fear for few people, few thousands, millions of people. We think that there is overpopulation in India, in China. No, there is no overpopulation in the spiritual world. That is why everybody is conscious in the spiritual world. So Mother Yashoda, being wanted to catch Krishna, and Krishna is small boy is running at high speed, and Mother Yashoda, being she was with having heavy weight her breast, she could not able to run like Krishna, but somehow she wanted to catch Krishna. Okay. That is why this example shows that by Mother Yashoda, Krishna therefore confirms that if one wants to capture him, one must undertake devotional service. There is no other process. That's why Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktyamam avijanati yavan yastasmi tattvata tato mam tattvata jnatva vishate tadantaram. This is Krishna says only the devotees they know me perfectly. All others they may try. That's why in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is said, Jogo Bhakt दान धर्म जोग बोले कृष्ण नहे बस भक्तिर बोले कृष्ण भय बस. That means you may do charity, you may do dana tapasya, you may do practice yoga, but Krishna will never be captured. You cannot capture Krishna, but by rendering devotional service, you can easily capture Krishna. That is what Krishna says here. Like like this, what do we say? This Arjun. Arjun was a Kshatriya. And Arjun became the Lord's friend. Being Lord's friend, he is a pure devotee of the Lord. So what Krishna became? Krishna became his chariot driver. What? Chariot driver. When caught by Mother Yashoda, Krishna became more and more afraid and admitted to being an offender. As she looked upon him, she saw that he was crying. His tear mixed with black ointment around his eyes. You know, the small kids they put black ointment. You have seen or not?
Yes, sir.
Everybody has seen?
Yes.
Huh? And Krishna also used it. Nowadays the people are not putting. Huh? They put. And as he, you know, those ointment was prepared from, how it is prepared?
Here we will idea.
दिया ये जो ये लेंथ नहीं है जब वुड जलाते हैं जब if you have a not that like this house if you have a roof like and straw okay this this uh, uh, this will go and capture that fire not fire, that what you call smoke, then it will become black. Then they remove that, mix it with oil, sandalwood pulp oil. Okay, okay. Then they mix that one. They put. By putting that what, you will never get any eye disease in your whole life. Therefore, Indian system are very scientific. Today we may invent so many things. But for your understanding your eye, whole every time we have so many eye disease, and we take little drop of chemical. Again, it start after few years. But you see, mother put the ointment for the whole life. There is no disease of. That's why India mein there is no eye disease. When you go to Western country, they have only the eye disease are more. Everywhere there is a shop for curing eye disease. So that is how this ointment was. And Krishna, she saw that Krishna is crying. His tear mixed with black ointment around his eye, and as he rubbed his eyes with his hand, he smeared the ointment all over the face. Mother Yashoda, catching her beautiful son by hand, mildly began to chastise him. And Krishna, when this ointment was smeared around his face. So when Lord Jagannath, Navakalevara happens. You know Lord Jagannath? Who don't know Lord Jagannath? Everybody knows he is in Jagannath Puri. So when Lord Jagannath, after 12 years, Lord Jagannath, he again manifests, okay, beautiful form. And in that form, when Lord Jagannath comes, his eyes are decorated with very beautiful this, like this kajal, okay, they made. So Pandas, they bring Lord Jagannath to the cart. While bringing that one, the Pandas sometimes touch, so whole of his face became like that. And I asked one of my friends, I told how Lord Jagannath looks. He told, a lot of black putting here and there. I told, when your child, you put black and you put like this, how he looks? And she told, he look very good. I told, Lord Jagannath looks much better than your son. Because when this is anointed, mother's love increases so much. For example, even a cow, when a calf fell down, okay, from her womb after giving birth, calf fell down, and the calf is putting lot of dirt, as soon as she or he fell down, then a lot of sand, everything they come in the body because it is wet. So how mother cleans? With that cleaning, the cow became attached to this. That's why anybody come during that time, what that cow does? क्या करता है? मारता है. कितना affection है. हम लोग बोलते हैं कि only human being has only affection. Human being में तो एक दो बच्चा में भी affection नहीं होता है. You see, dog has 10, 15. Okay, कितना उनका ये रहता है. I was watching a small video clip that some small insect, these animals, they dig and they put their child, then they cover. I want to say that they have much more intelligence than us in the respect of affection. हम लोग तो एक दो बच्चा में ही लोग परेशान हो जाते या नहीं? उनका डजन कोई परेशान नहीं, खाना भी मिलता है, सब कुछ. No hospital, they don't see also hospital. Everything they maintain very nice health also without any food security. तुम लोग के पास FCI है, फूड कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया है, इंडिया गवर्नमेंट सब्सिडरी फूड एवरीथिंग, मैस वर्कर्स है, फीडिंग करते, फिर भी तुम लोग इतना दुबले पतले से चुका है. किसी का मुंह में हंस नहीं है. IIT में जाओ क्लास में सुबह जैसे कि पत्थर गिर गया ऊपर. अरे you all are young like a blossom flower. Always should be like that. रूम पे जाओ कंप्यूटर के सामने, नो रिलेशनशिप. इवन रूममेट रहते हैं तो कभी भी बात नहीं होता है. एक लड़का को हम पूछे 2 साल पहले, अरे तुम्हारे रूम में कौन कौन रहता है? वो तो 2 नाम बोला, पहले 4 लोग रहते थे. बोला थर्ड को तो कभी देखा नहीं सर, वो रहा. इतना we are away from each other. But the Krishna consciousness teaches that how to love each other. And that is how here Mother Yashoda and catching her beautiful son by hand mildly started. So Prabhupada writes very nicely. From this dealing between Mother Yashoda and Krishna, we can understand the exalted position of pure devotee in loving service of the Lord. Why Lord gives everything to one person. You want wealth, He gives wealth. You want beautiful woman, He gives beautiful. You want car, He gives. Bungalow, He gives everything. Not devotional service. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Manusyanam sahasresu. Out of 1,000 men, one may endeavor in devotional service. You should not think that, sir, why in IIT so many people are there, why here very few? You are special for Krishna. That is why you are His. You are not in a fish market shouting, who, not. You are in diamond market. Diamond people, only few people can purchase diamond. Everybody has not, people doesn't have awqat to go to even diamond shop. That is why the Krishna consciousness is the highest principle. We may feel few, but all are special. That is why yogis, jnanis, karmis and vedantis cannot even approach Krishna. They must remain very, very far away from Him and try to enter his bodily effulgence. Although this also, they are unable to do that. Great demigods like Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva even, they meditate to approach. How to? That is why this beauty of the Krishna, of the love between Mother Yashoda and Krishna is unparalleled. And Krishna, although he appeared here, he is exactly giving pleasure like a mother want. Krishna showed to Mother Yashoda that he is infinite. The concept of infinite spoke by Krishna to Mother Yashoda. Today we study infinite, but we cannot define what is infinite till today. Anybody can define what is infinite? Achintya. In Veda Tattva it says, in the Vedas it says it is achintya, inconceivable. Huh? No end, but we put dot 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 dot. I say that it is infinite. Infinite cannot be defined. If infinite minus infinite remains infinite. Listen, the concept of infinite is given by Krishna, Mother Yashoda, and is learned by Mother Yashoda from Krishna. Krishna ate that, Mother Yashoda wanted to say, hey, you have eaten that. Open your mouth. He opened. She saw entire cosmic manifestation, including herself within the mouth of Krishna. That is called infinite. Achintya, where you cannot inconceivable. Okay? That is how Mother Yashoda and Krishna's love for each other, and that is the pure devotee. Always they desire that Krishna wanted to be bound, wanted to be defeated by his pure devotee. Whereas in the material world, nobody wants to be defeated. One 6-year boy, 10-year boy, he did suicide in Baram, in Cuttack, I think, in Orissa. He did suicide a 10-year boy. He was playing game in this. Mobile. Huh? I don't know which one. He was playing game and a 10-year boy. What he knows about that? He doesn't know what is the world. He could be able to do suicide. Very nice. Yeah? Information makes you more. Information is required, but extra more information damage ours. That is why we should be very careful. And this whole month we will read this Srimad Bhagavatam, and I request everyone, please come attend every day of our lamp, and this by offering lamp you will achieve the desired success in our devotional life. Okay. Thank you very much. So, who came first time today? Winslet came first time. I was there from 2 o'clock. Winslet is decorated this very nice. Thank you, Miss Les, for your hard labor for Krishna. Krishna definitely will give you so much that what you have given, he will give infinite times. But Krishna gives always infinite because he has infinite. What we have in 2 hands, what you have, how much you can give? Not 2 haath. Krishna give in 10 hands. How much you can keep also? Okay, that is why those who are Krishna's devotees, they are always blissful because they know that Krishna will give in 10 hands. They are not worried. अरे छोटो क्या जॉब नहीं मिलेगा क्या? No worry. Already Krishna fixed everything. You shall do service to Krishna, everything is there. No scarcity. If you are a servant of a big man, do you worry? You are a servant of maybe Prime Minister. Do you worry? इंडिया में कौन मेरा कुछ कर पाएगा? Yes or no? So similarly, those who are servant of Krishna, they also don't care anybody. Who can do anything? Nobody. Even big Indra cannot do. What to speak of a small living entity? They can do diarrhea हुआ मर जाएगा. Yes or no? Third time diarrhea, health center. Fifth time, राम नाम सत्य है. ये ह्यूमन बीइंग को कोई डरता नहीं. Okay, that is why I became the devotee of Krishna and enjoy a blissful life for entire life, carefree, don't care anybody. Okay, thank you those who came. I welcome everyone and kindly upper lamp, then do some kirtan. Okay, may do half an hour kirtan, a 5 minute kirtan, or dancing kirtan for 5 minutes, then we will exercise. Okay? Srimad Bhagavatam ki Srila Prabhupada. Anybody has any question or comments? Yes. If everything we dovetail, that's why Krishna and Yashoda, she wanted to remember Krishna. And she made it in poetic form. What are the pastimes of Krishna? She remembered. For example, when we go to our job, we are Krishna conscious, we chant our round, we read Bhagavatam, we do some devotional service. When we go out for our job, we must pay obeisances to Srila Prabhupada. Kindly engage me in your service. You go with that mood. Whole day your mood will be how to satisfy Srila Prabhupada. Whatever activities you do, that will also be reflect Krishna consciousness in every bit of your life. Initially, it may not be realizable. We may not be understand that how it is related. But you go on doing your activities by keeping Krishna in the center. Automatically one day it is a practice. So Mother Yashoda wanted to remember Krishna's activity. So she made all her activity in poetic form. And she always remembered. That is why initial days it may not be realizable. This nectar, because we are like a like a power supply to the different laptop at different pins. So according to the size of the pin, it will fit. Similarly, because we are not relishing that Krishna, that Krishna Katha, that is why it doesn't remain. But it is, I can tell you, if morning hour you chant system down, hear Bhagavatam every day without fail, and go anywhere, you can remember Krishna every bit of it. This is sure. Prabhupada has given this morning Mangalarti this. Why? To remain us, to keep us whole day Krishna conscious, and again evening we do to whole night Krishna conscious. That is what Prabhupada has given perfect. People just say that we will only finish my chanting and taking some prasadam. No. Prabhupada has given proper diet. And the whole morning program you must attend, and then you remain whole day Krishna conscious. Again evening, Bhagavad Gita, again Aarti, all those things. Again you remain Krishna conscious for whole life. Perfect example. Without the mercy of Guru and Srila Prabhupada, we cannot chant properly. That is why initially Prabhupada always said, we go Guru Puja, it happens, then the Aarti, then we chant. These are the Prabhupada has given them. Slowly, slowly, this way.
हरे
जो लेप पकड़ नहीं किए जल्दी जल्दी दो ओके Who invited you? Your son. Your son is that all of you be invited. Thank you very much. What is your name? Anil Patel. Hotels are very famous in Gujarat.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Kirtan yagya ki Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Gaur Premanand. Hare Krishna. So today prasadam is sponsored by Mataji. Mataji's name? Kaveri Mataji. So we should chant once Hare Krishna Mahamantra for her benefit and for her family's benefit. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.